Hello, this is your glorious teacher in a secret room at Divine Child making a video just for you. So the first law we went over is, what do you do when you multiply two things same base? Well, you add the powers. So it'd be x to the m plus n. We did this yesterday. Here's three little, they're finding out where I am right now. Do these problems for me right here. So turn it off. I'll move it again so you can write it down. So here's two, and here's the other one. So go ahead and do those three and then turn me back on. Okay, so you multiply, these are monomials. There's no plus or minuses. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. X to the 4th, x to the 7th would be x to the 8th. But I did that wrong. I wrote 8. It's x to the 11th. Because when you multiply two things same base, you add it. Sorry about that, little boo-boo. Just seeing if you're awake. So here we go in the secret room in Divine Child. 6 times 3 is 18. X to the 9 times x to the 4th. You got 4 of these multiplied to 9 of these. So that would be 13 of them. Next one, bigger one. 1 times 1 is 1. X to the 6 times x to the 10th is x to the 16th. Y to the 8th, y to the 10th, that'd be y to the 18th. And z, that's a first power if it's not shown, because you have one of them, times z to the 11th would be z to the 12th. Hopefully you got it right. Now, second rule. What do you do if you have a base raised to a power, then you raise all of it to another power? So for example, if I said x squared cubed, well, we could break this down, x squared times x squared times x squared, because this means you have 3 of these multiplied together. And when you multiply same base, you add the powers, so that'd be x to the 6. So the rule is, when you have a base raised to a power, then you raise it all to another power, you multiply the powers. So x to the 7 to the 10th would be x to the 70th. You have 10 groups of x to the 7 multiplied together. You add them up, it's x to the 70th. So here at the top, I have some problems for you to do. Go ahead and turn me off and then do them. Okay. So when you raise the power, you multiply. There's the bell. There's the bell in my secret room. No one knows I'm here. It's kind of spooky. So when you raise power, I think that's a 7. So it's x to the 21. Okay, let's do the next rule. And this is the last rule for today, although there's many more to do. What do you do if you have a product raised to a power? So if I say like 2x cubed, well, that would be 2x, 2x, 2x. So, and then you say, well, wait a minute, that would be 3 2's. Now, that's not the final answer, but what I'm trying to show you is each term got cubed. So it'd be 8x cubed. Can you hear the music? I'm in a secret room. I hope they don't find me. So the rule is, when you have a product, you raise both of them to that power. So try those 3 problems for me, please. Okay, 2 cubed is 8, x cubed. Then we have, when base raised to power, you multiply, so x to the 60, y to the 80. Now this, you raise all to the 6th power, so when you have a base raised to power, you multiply, so it's x to the 24, y to the 18th, z to the 6th. Can you guess where I am? I bet you can. I'm in a secret room. I told you I'm in a secret room. So anyway, so the 3 rules. When you multiply two things same base, you add the powers. It has to be the same. Can't be x and a y. Same base. When you have a base raised to a power, then you raise to another power, you multiply the powers. And when you have a product raised to a power, you raise both terms to that power. So right now, I have 3 more problems for you to do. Turn me off, write these down, and then do them. Okay, so x to the 6th squared, order of operations says you must do a power before a multiplication. So it's x to the 12th times x to the 12th. And then when you multiply two things same base, you add the powers. Very good if you got that. This one, oh, we have a product raised to a power, so raise both to that power. So x to the 18th y cubed times x to the 4th would be x to the 16th, y to the 8th. Then when you multiply things same base, you add the powers. So this would be x to the 34, y to the 11. And the last one, oh, be very careful, product to a power. So we're going to cube the negative, but 3 negatives is negative. Then cube the x to the 6th, that'd be x to the 18th, y to the 24th, because you raise all to the 3rd power. When you raise another power, you multiply. So x to the 6th to the 3rd is x to the 18th. And z to the 1st, if it's not shown, soon to be 1, to the 3rd would be z to the 3rd. Now this is a short video, only what, 7-8 minutes. But I thought you might be getting tired of me at the board. So I thought we would start with this. In a secret location, a divine child. Here, I'll give you a hint. Here's a huge hint. It has Clorox disinfecting wipes here. Ooh, stay away from the flu. So, hey, I'll talk to you live in a minute. There's another bell. Oh no, they're going to find me. I better run.